Alrighty, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Gecko, the old school gamer here, presenting One and Done. WWE Legends of WrestleMania. Which, by the way, is different than this. This is not a WWE product, and it's made by Acclaim. This is THQ, and it is made by WWE, and it's actually based around the SmackDown 2009 idea. In fact, you can create a character from SmackDown versus Raw 2009 into this game, into this particular game. So, dare I say it's got the same engine, but I don't remember if SmackDown versus Raw 2009 uses quick time events. Like in order to do a finisher move, you have to hit X and square together. Now, because this is not a SmackDown game, this is different than a SmackDown game. So I believe the buttons are completely different than the SmackDown series. So in other words, through the years, the SmackDown series obviously has changed their buttons, but I don't think the button layout for this game is the same as SmackDown 2009. I could be completely wrong, but I don't ever recall ever happening to do chain wrestling or chain icons like you'll see. I'll try. What's it called? It's chain levels and chain grapples. Like I'm pretty sure that's not in SmackDown 2009. So, with that being said, this is sort of the same engine. It's similar enough that you can bring your character over from 2009. So that part of it is exact, I'll say. So there we go. So right away you got King Kong Bundy versus Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 4? Definitely not 2. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This I do enjoy this game. This is pretty dope. Because it's all legends. I have. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I think just to be safe, I'm going to turn the music off. So we're going to go to options, sound settings, entrance music volume. Yeah, we music volume off. Okay. All right. Exit. All right, let's try this. Cool. YouTube. Copyright stuff. See, here it goes. Import 2009 SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah, I don't have that one, so I can't import anything. Although I did create myself in here as a legend. And let's just get into a single player game. Boom. Yeah, this is me. Boom. So, yeah, this is cool. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not Triple H. Not the game. Not the icon. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Right? The Iron Sheik. Jake the Snake. I mean, a lot of really good people in here. Junkyard Dog, Kamala, Coco Beware, Michael P.S. Hayes. Perfect. Nikolai Volkov, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Rick Rude, The Rock, Roddy Piper, Slaughter. You know, bunch of great people in here. They all look pretty damn good. Now, this is the dog, Jack Handy. Yeah! Andre the Giant, Animal, Arn Anderson, Bam Bam. Now, there are alternate costumes to quite a few of these characters. He's the only one that really looks fucking weird. Like I don't know. I love that guy. That dude is cool. So I'm going to be Jack Handy. I'm going to be me. Oh. And I add one of these managers. You can add manager. Boom. Let's add Jimmy Hart. He's got his, Hart outfit, but I want to select a different outfit for him. What? What is this? Okay, yeah. We got to do this. Yeah. I'm probably going to get whooped. So I'll try not to talk during the entrance music, just in case we got to mute it. But, yeah. Oh, let's select an arena. Yeah, WrestleMania 7 is just fine. All right, cool. Boom. Here we go. I think I have blood on. I forgot to check the settings. Should be on. Yeah, this is cool. Oh yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the manager.
This is my Juggalo makeup.
Jimmy Hart. Coming down the aisle from Nesquahoning, Pennsylvania, the Dog.
So my music is pretty much the same. I use 6 Feet Under as my entrance. This is I'm pretty sure this is going to be muted. dark side of my mind. Eaten from the inside. Inside. Love this. I'm using my own song, so not my song, my own library. This is not in the game. Okay, chances of me muting that were pretty damn good, so I'm sorry about that. Now the Ultimate Warrior. I don't know if his music's going to be muted.
And his opponent, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh my god. He looks awful. And he runs like a bitch. Look at his hair. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, sorry if I had to mute that. I was saying he looks awful. His hair looks like shit. What the fuck?
This is it. These two superstars.
Yeah, the buttons are all weird.
Tonight. Jimmy Hart with that megaphone at ringside. You know that could double as a weapon. Why would he do that? Jimmy Hart doesn't need foreign objects. His mind's his greatest weapon. Look at the Warrior. Have you ever seen him in better shape? No way. Boy, is he ready. The Warrior's never been more focused and determined than...
Alright, so if you look up at the under my name, you'll see 1, 2, and 3. You can fill those up, and you could do something special. Sometimes it takes 1 chain or 2 chains. So you have 1 chain now, and then you get the second chain up in there. Boom, now you can do that one thing. But then if you get a 3rd chain in there, now you could do like a finisher. But your character has to be in the right position to do that finisher, which is sort of like a quick time event. It's so fucking complicated. I wish that's the thing about this game. I wish the controls were a hell of a lot better. They're all ass backwards, which is why I don't understand why you can take 2009 and bring your character in from this 2000 this into this game. It just I don't know. It's
He is right now.
the buttons are weird.
He doesn't know where he is. Shot to the gut. Boy, did you see that? Bam! Oh, I can't watch. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Okay. Grapple moves are X. Block is triangle. Reversals are triangle. Climbing the turnbuckle, that's like circle.
Into the spine buster. Oh! And how much damage did that do? Dear Lord, what a suplex! Up the turnbuckle he goes. Bam! Taken down with the axe handle.
Okay.
And friends and neighbors, that's...
See, I'm at number 2 with this. So,
a vicious stomp. Sleeper hold.
So I just attempted my finisher, and then you have to hit a random button that pops up when it pops up to complete the finisher. This is what sucks. And it's not always X. Like right there, it was X and square to attempt the finisher. Boom. Then it says, then it holds, and it's like, okay, X. And you only got a split second. It's so... This part is so stupid. So, it's so annoying.
Lands hard. And there's an elbow drop. I can think of 2 words that'll sum
There's
this
no
entire
SmackDown game like
intensity and
this.
execution. And the competitor that has the greatest intensity and the best execution will come out the winner. I think you're right, King. The superstar who does that will get their hand raised. He's wearing down the midsection. He's trying for a pin here. 2. Was that 3?
Your gauge, when you pin somebody, they have to have that gauge come up and hit a small spot. And if they hit that small spot, boom, they kick out. It's hard. You got to press and hold the button in or tap it. Depends on how tired you are. It's
Come on! The punch connects. The Warrior's so resilient. He seems to be able to summon energy
Damn.
back into that Herculean brain. He lights up his chest with that chop. I don't believe it. The Ultimate Warrior's coming back. The balance of powers shifted. Look at the Ultimate Warrior. Each one of his biceps should have their own area code. A sharp, crisp elbow drop. Again, and the momentum shifts. How long can this go on for? Impact delivered with that elbow drop. I think we're beginning to
there.
see
I hit X
how this
instead of circle. What the
very
fuck?
physical matchup.
I don't know.
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
2, 3. The dog wins.
I win, but I didn't do a finisher. Once again,
Here is your winner, the Dog.
There's no question that was a hard-fought pin, King.
I'm actually surprised at the outcome, JR. That match went a lot differently than I thought.
the only thing worth playing this game for is the characters. And you know, there's a lot of great characters in here. A lot of great people I'd always want to wrestle as in these games. But the control, my fucking God. Let me see if I can change any of those. I don't think I can. These controls are what they are. And that's what sinks this game for me. It's like fucking controls are shit. Those are different game modes. Oops. Options. Here we go. Reversal rate. Game back. Yeah, there's nothing in here. These controls are what they are. Yeah. All right. It is what it is. If the controls wasn't shit, I would say this is a pretty decent game. The fact that you're allowed to use SmackDown character from 2009 and put it in here, you would think the controls would be extremely similar. But no, because it's not a SmackDown versus Raw, or it's not that. They have to change everything. Everything. And it's not a bad game if you want to just wrestle. No finishers, no nothing. You'll be lucky to hit the right, button at the right time for quick time events. Quick time events in this game suck. I can't stand it. But the battle royal was fun. If your character gets booted out, you can select who you want to play as the battle royal comes in. So game-wise and graphics-wise, this game is pretty decent. But the controls sink the shit out of it. Sinks it. So that's my 2 cents on it. I wish the controls were better. It's a shame that's what we got to deal with. But adios. You know what? Grade wise, I'd say high D, low C. High D mostly. But the controls. If the controls are shit, yes, you can get used to the controls. But if I'm doing a finisher movie, I'm going to need to know if I need to hit X or circle to complete the move. But it's random. It's my move, my finisher. If I have to do a quick time event, it should be the same every time. Like, if I do a tombstone, I hit X and circle or X and square to do the move. Boom, I get them up. And then the connection, I get that. I get the fact that, okay, now we're going to time it to where the actual impact. Okay, whatever. Let's do that. But let's make it a random button they got to push in the process. No, leave the random button out. Time the move and hit X at the right moment. Fine. I'll be okay with that. But there's no way telling what you need to fucking hit. Yeah, it's a D. Forget the C. D. Dog. Dog shit. There we go. All right. So that's... Yeah, the more I talk about it, I get more... It's like, why did they fuck this up so bad? Graphics, characters, it's all cool. That's great. But the controls are dog shit. Damn. Did I express that well enough? Adios, amigos.